Hey guys, this is Zach from the Ohio Guys here at ZipCon at the University of Akron in Akron, Ohio. Standing to my left is Amber Lee Connors. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Believe it or not, there's actually really nice weather in Ohio right now. Was not expecting that, so it was
I know.
exciting.
Hard to think that 2 days ago we're covered in snow.
No, exactly. Exactly.
So what's it like working in the industry today?
I think working in the industry today is a lot different than it was like 10, 20 years ago in that location, while still important, it's not as confining. There's so much that you can do, like online, for instance, or like commuting to different areas throughout the U.S. or so on and so forth that may not have been available a few years ago. So very, very beneficial, I think.
Oh yes. So what was it like working on Dragon Ball Z at Bridge?
It was really, really cool because I grew up as a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, as many kids have, and I actually didn't know what Team 4 Star was when I had originally started working with them. So I was like, oh, this is cool, and then I ended up auditioning for Android 18, and she was like one of my heroes as a kid, so it was so exciting to get to portray her in some kind of medium. So it was really, really exciting and fun.
So also, what was it like working on Hellsing at Bridge as well?
Hellsing at Bridge was really fun, mainly because it was my first time working with Team 4 Star, and Schrodinger, like Android 18, was my favorite character from Hellsing, so I was really excited to voice the little awesome German cat boy, which was fantastic, and it was because I did well as Schrodinger and working with the team, they allowed me to audition for Android 18, so it led to other things, which was really cool.
That's cool. Now this question's a bit difficult. If you need to take a moment to think about it, that's okay. But if you could be any of the characters you voiced, which one would you be? And you can mix and match too.
Okay.
And I know this one targets most voice
Yeah,
actors.
this is hard.
Will tell us that this is like picking their favorite child.
Exactly. Okay. If I could mix and match, I would take the badass prowess of Android 18 and mix it with Belly's flexibility and yoga prowess from Honey Pop, so I could be this awesome yoga war machine.
I'm not good at yoga. I've tried. It's not good.
I try. I'm just not flexible by any sense of the imagination.
So is there anything coming out that you are able to talk about? If you're not able to, we completely understand.
I can't talk about anything that's coming out, but some new releases. I voiced Tomomi Saikyo in the anime Ladies vs. Butler, which is super exciting. Also for you Honey Pop fans, Honeycam Studios coming out soon. Check it out. Ayy.
Well, we'll have to check that out. What was it like working on Dead Island Epidemic?
It was really, really cool. Funny story, I did not know it was a Dead Island game when I originally auditioned. I had a friend in Sweden who was like, hey Amber, did you want to audition for this zombie game? I'm like, yeah, sure, I like zombies, I'll audition. And I got the audition materials and it was like, oh, the character needs an Australian accent. I'm like, I've never done an Australian accent before, so I spent couple nights before my audition practicing, and I was like, should I pass this off to one of my, someone I know who can do it, or should I just try? I'm like, I'm just gonna try. If they don't like it, I'll recommend someone. Totally fine. I ended up auditioning, and I booked it with my last-minute Australian accent, and then I learned it was Dead Island Epidemic. I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's actually a well-known name for something. It's pretty sweet. So.
What was it like working on the Dread Out series?
Dread Out series was really, really special to me. It was the first project I got to cast and direct, and the game itself is basically a love letter to Fatal Frame, and Fatal Frame had always been my favorite horror game series, next to Silent Hill and whatnot, and growing up a huge fan of horror, I was like, oh, I'm so excited. The first thing I get to cast and direct is something horror related, so it was really, really special to me, and I love it.
Yeah, so I played it with my buddies, and I screamed like a little girl.
Fantastic! Success!
It's not that hard for me to do that.
Oh.
I'm a bit jumpy. But.
Okay, well.
So, what's it like to be cosplaying?
For cosplaying, cosplaying is fun. Cosplaying is one of the few things I've done longer than voice acting. Been doing it for almost 10 years now, where I'm going on 9 years for voice acting. But it's exciting. It's a different way to express yourself and bring a character to life, and get to portray something that you love and connect with others.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So do you have a Facebook or a Twitter that you want to plug?
Yes, I will plug it. You can find me in all sorts of things by going to www.amberleeconnors.com, and you will find links to my Twitter and my YouTube and my Facebook and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, I'm Zach from the Ohio Guys. Amber, thank you for joining me.
No problem. Thank you so much.
And we'll see you guys later.